Hello, this is Rebecca Rock again, and I will be presenting the lesson plan. In the lesson plan, we have during the first hours of the day, which will start at 8 o'clock and end at 8:25. It's arrival and free play. The child will greet teachers and peers politely, correctly select name cards, place belongings neatly away, play with blocks and toys. They also will sing songs. And the next section, we have the content and context. In the content and context, we have the bunch mark, standard 1, 4. The child will learn about saying good morning to teachers and peers. The child will also learn about making their own choices, such as what they would like to do during the day, if they would like to play with toys, blocks, if they would like to read. And in the next section, we have teacher's activity. In this section, the teacher will respond and greet children, encourage children to participate in free play activity, and observe children during free play. And here we have another section, which is the learner's activity. The child will greet teachers and peer, place name cards on name chart, pack away belongings, play with blocks and toys, model with Play-Doh. They can even model letters with the Play-Doh. And we have another section, which is the resources. The resources will be the lunch bags, name card, blocks, toys, and Play-Doh. The next section will be the evaluation section, in which the teacher will evaluate everything that was done for the day. Okay, the next part of the day will be assembly and registration, which will start from 8:25 to 8 and end at 8:35. Here we have the specific objective. It will be that the child will say the morning prayer, reverently sing the national anthem, correctly recite the national pledge, cheerfully sing the school song, and then recite the school's pledge. The child will also say the school's motto, then go back inside and answer his or her name. And then the next section will be the content and concept for assembly time. The prayer during this time, the content and context, the prayer will be thank you, Lord, and the national anthem and pledge will be Dear Land, and the pledge will be I pledge myself. The motto will be We are the children, and we pledge too. The next section will be the next section will be the teacher's activity. The teacher will help with assembling the children, as well as demonstrating what need to be done and what the children shouldn't do. The teacher will say the school's pledge and prayer, national anthem, a national song with children, as well as call and mark names. The next section for assembly will be learner's activity. The learner's activity will be saying the morning prayer, reciting the national pledge, singing the national anthem, the school song, reciting school's pledge, saying the school's motto, and answering his or her name. We have resources. The resources will be the register and the pen. Then we have the evaluation section in which the teacher will evaluate for the day. The next section for the next part of the day will be language experience, which will begin at 8:35 and end at 9:10. After singing the song, such as ABC song, the child will confidently discuss the different persons living in the home, politely ask and answer questions using standard English, confidently identify name and the letter S, carefully listen as the teacher make the sound of the letter S, correctly name words that begin with the letter S, and read sentence from the rhyme reader. Another table which children can play with puzzles, Play-Doh, and also they can play games relating to the topic with the letter S. Okay, so for the language experience, the content and concept will be letting the children know that a family is a group of people living together in the same home. Some families are small and some families are large. They will also learn about phonics awareness for the letter S. The children will make words that begins with letter S, say song, yes, so the children will make words that begins with letter S such as say, song, sit, see, and sun, as well as make the sounds of the letter S. Here we also have a picture that demonstrates uppercase S and lowercase s. Then we have the next section, which is the teacher's activity for a language experience. So the teacher's activity for a language experience will be singing the ABC song with children, encouraging children to respect their family, ask and answer questions, sound out the letter S for the week, name words that begins with the letter S, instruct and supervise the children, and help the children to complete work in activity book. The next section for the language experience will be learner's activity. The learner's activity will be that the children will sing the ABC song with the teacher, discuss the different persons living in the home, ask and answer questions, identify the name of word that begins with the letter S for the week, sound out the letter S, read rhyme or reader, fix letter with puzzle, model letter S with Play-Doh, and play letter games. The next section for language experience will be the resources section. The resources section will be the ABC chart, language chart, letter S, puzzle, and Play-Doh. The next section will be the evaluation section, in which the teacher will evaluate what was done for the day. And now we have the next part of the day, which will begin from 9:10 to 9:30. And the part of the day will be large group discussion. The specific objective for large group discussion will be that with the use of daily chart, weather chart, monthly chart, the child will correctly point out the months of the year, say the months of the year, correctly point out the days and say the month Correctly point out the days of the week. Carefully view and discuss the weather chart. Correctly fix the various chart. Confidently participate in discussion about what is a family. Ask and answer questions positively. And then we have another section which will be the content and concept for large group discussion. In this section, we have brunch mark. Today is Monday. The family is made up of different members, such as mother, father, brother, sister, grandparents, aunts, and uncle, as well as nieces and nephews. Here we also have a picture showing a nuclear family. I now go ahead and take you into another section, which is the teacher's activity for large group discussion. The teacher's activity for large group discussion will be to arrange children in semicircle, point out and sing sing about each month, then ask and answer questions. Say what month we are in, point out and sing each day of the week. Such as today is Monday. Encourage children to view and discuss the weather chart. Allow children to fix the chart. Allow children to view videos relating to family. Talk about topics that will grasp the children's attention about family, and ask and answer more questions. The next section will be the learner's activity for large group discussion. During this session, the learner's activity will be to the children activity for small group discussion will be collect materials, model with Play-Doh members of the family, color a picture of the family, trace and copy sentence, and the resources will be the workbook, pencils, crayons, and Play-Doh. Then there's evaluation section in which the teacher will evaluate. Our next section will take us into small group activity, which starts from 8:30 and ends at 10 o'clock. The content and context, the specific objective will be crayons, given crayons, pencils, workbooks, coloring books. The child will correctly model the members of. I will now go ahead and take you into the next section, which is snack time, which begins from 10 o'clock and ends at 10:25. The specific objective during snack time will be that after singing songs, the child will say rhymes, then go and wash and dry hands orderly, lay, lay snacks on table neatly, say prayers meaningfully, eat quietly, and observe table etiquette. The content and context will be that the child will learn about always washing their hand. Here we have it says, I must always wash my hand. As well as the child will learn about saying thank you. I must always say please and thank you. Then we have the teacher's activity. The teacher activity will be to say rhymes with children, ensure the children wash and dry their hands, assist children to open and close their bottles and bowls, encourage children to use courtesies such as please and thank you. Then we have the children's activity for snack time. It will be the children's activity for snack time will be say help rhymes, wash hands, dry hands, lay snacks on table, say grace, eat snack, pack away belongings, after snack and clean up. Then we have the resources. The resources will be the rhymes, soap, water, towel, lunch bags, and bin. Then the next section will be the evaluation section. The evaluation section is where the teacher will evaluate